Hey guys, I'm Pixel Dan, and this is a review of the San Diego Comic-Con 2015 exclusive DC ArtFX Plus Alfred Pennyworth from Kotobukiya. That's right, Kotobukiya is once again bringing some awesome exclusives to this year's San Diego Comic-Con. And the first one we're going to take a look at is Batman's father figure and personal assistant, Alfred Pennyworth. So as you might notice right off the bat, instead of coming in the standard box packaging that most of Kotobukiya's other ArtFX Plus statues come inside of, Alfred here is actually on a small blister card. It's a very nice little packaging that fully showcases Alfred as well as his accessories on the inside, and it's even got a really nice printed card back that looks like the inside of the Batcave. And when you flip that card back around to the back side, we get a photograph of the Alfred statue, as well as a description of the character. So when you pull Alfred out of that blister card, you will notice that there are a few accessories standing alongside him. One of them is a nice serving platter that has a little teacup, as well as a teapot on there to serve Master Bruce some tea. And the second piece we have is a small display stand. Since Alfred is a taller, leaner, very thin statue, this little base here will help you keep him standing on your shelf without having to worry about him falling over. Now, if you look at the bottom of Alfred's feet, it is worth noting that he does have the embedded magnet pieces, just like all of the other DC ArtFX Plus statues. Which means if you have any of those square black bases that have come with all of Kotobukiya's other ArtFX Plus statues, you can stand him on that instead if you wish. That way he will stand right alongside Batman or any of the other Bat family statues. If you just want to use this little plastic display stand, it actually fits nice and snug on the bottom of his feet. You notice that there are two little pegs that fit right underneath the soles of the shoes, and this will help to keep him balanced on your shelf, ready for display. Now the little serving platter that has the teapot as well as the little cup doesn't actually clip into his hand. It just slides in very nicely. You can see the way that his thumb and his fingers are all sitting. The saucer actually holds perfectly right there in his hands, and that way he is ready for display, ready to serve Master Bruce. So let's go ahead and take a look at the beautiful paint job and the sculpt work that is done on this statue. Now, just like with all of the other ArtFX Plus statues, Alfred here is in the 1/10 scale, meaning he stands just about 7 inches tall, putting him in perfect scale to the rest of the DC ArtFX Plus statues. And while there may not be a lot to a character like Alfred, who is essentially just an Englishman in a tuxedo, it's still very nicely done. The folks at Kotobukiya are known for their high-quality sculpting and paintwork, and you can see that all the way across the board with Alfred here. He's got a beautiful tuxedo. You can see it's perfect. There's not a wrinkle to be found in it that's not supposed to be there. Nicely pressed, done in a great flat black, but you can still see all these great details, such as the pocket and the buttons and the seams. Everything looks fantastic on there. He's got his nice black bow tie on his white collared shirt underneath, and he is even sporting some nice, proper Englishman white gloves. And he's got one hand positioned behind his back while the other hand is holding onto that serving platter. The gloves have a little bit of a shine to them as well, so they do stand out nice and brightly, very vibrant amongst that flat black scene on the rest of his tuxedo. I also really love that serving platter that he's holding, because the white tea kettle as well as the teacup do have a nice kind of pearlized white shine to them to kind of make them look like they are made of actual porcelain or china probably. Very nice looking pieces, wonderfully sculpted, and just beautifully detailed. It may seem simplistic, but Kotobukiya still went above and beyond to make this look like a high-end piece for your shelf. And then of course that brings us to the face sculpt, which is perfect for Alfred. He's got that tiny mustache. You can see his receding hairline there. I love the patch of hair that's sitting on top of his head. And of course he's got that fantastic look on his face with one of his eyebrows slightly raised. Beautiful paint job there with some beautiful skin tones all the way around. All these great little wrinkles and everything sculpted into his forehead. A lot of great character seen in the very kind of emotionless face of Alfred Pennyworth. So where you're really going to start having fun with this guy is when you want to start matching him up with the rest of your ArtFX Plus statues. We've got several members of the Bat family already, so we can stand this guy right alongside our New 52 Batman, or our first appearance Batman, or hey, put him even with your Arkham City Batman. Tisa?
Thanks, Alfred.
Tisa?
Thanks, Alfred.
Tisa?
I'm kind of busy, Alfred.
And he looks fantastic when standing amongst the entire Bat family that Kotobukiya has released in ArtFX Plus style. This is a really fantastic exclusive, I must say. Alfred is one of those characters who may seem boring as a statue, sure, but he is such an important character to the mythos. And if you're a huge Bat fan and you're a big collector of the Kotobukiya ArtFX Plus lineup, then this is a perfect exclusive for you. So as stated earlier, this guy is exclusive to the 2015 San Diego Comic-Con. They did put up pre-orders for him online for non-attendees, but he sold out instantly. So your best bet is going to be attending San Diego Comic-Con 2015. But for more information on Alfred Pennyworth and all of Kotobukiya's other products, be sure to check them out online at www.kotous.com and give them a like over on Facebook at facebook.com/Kotobukiya. Until next time, my friends.